How's everyone doing out there on this fine weekend? So, I'm making a deck here that I got the idea from GOZMaster. And I realized there's one other creature that you can include in it. You could either just use it or you could use it in addition with the other one. It doesn't really matter. And it's for the Pauper deck loop with Nissa of Shadowed Boughs. And the replacement creature is a Demon's Disciple. When this creature enters the battlefield, destroy the first creature each player controls. If they can't, destroy a Vanguard support each player controls. Now with this one, I kind of like him a little bit better because you can use this guy throughout the match to kill your opponent's creatures as well as your guy when the combo comes. And you can use it to kill the other creature that the Gormand that GOZMaster was using. They can do that to each other, so it's okay. And you can use this in conjunction with Black Market, especially early on, to get 2 kills out of it and 2 shields if you want. Just save this and the Demon's Disciple in your hand until your opponent casts their first creature. And it's nice to get the black gem conversion running. I got lucky here. I almost got whooped because this opponent dropped Emrakul the turn I was going to use my ability, and then he used Vivian's Invocation and brought Summoner's Pact and brought 2 more Emrakuls in. Luckily, that's when I dropped my Black Marketed Demon's Disciple the turn before this. And now I'll have enough mana with this blue hit to get 5 and drop the Relic Vial and the Highborn Vampire and the Demon's Disciple with 3rd ability that is out. When you cast a creature, return the first creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That creature gets +X/+X and gains Berserker and gains X mana. X is the number of black gems. So when we drop this guy, he is going to kill himself and bring the other one back. It's almost, I don't know if we needed the other one in the first place. I have not used Gather the Pack yet. So I think this one worked out perfect to drop one beforehand. But if you use the Gather the Pack before it, you'll only need to cast this one guy. So let's do it. We have 3, 6, 9, 10 gems out, and he only costs 9. He's a little bit cheaper than Gormand as well to help the combo go into effect. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like it's working. And we're gaining that 3 and dealing 3 and then 1 again, just as GOZMaster did. The only thing I changed about this deck from GOZMaster's was adding this creature and removing well, I added Black Market too, and I think I got rid of Llanowar Wastes. And then I removed maybe Agadeem's Awakening. I'm not sure. We'll look at it afterwards. But as you can see, we're recovering our health and dwindling our opponent's health down. So it's just an extra addition to the deck, one that could be a little more useful in certain areas to kill your opponent's creatures and not just your own. Which means you maybe could sub out a kill card for this guy if that were the case. But we'll try to look at what we subbed out. Hopefully I can remember what it was. And then we're also building the Black Market shields right now, just in case the AI wanted to stop the loop. We're at least getting a big amount of shields on the support. So the next turns to come, we'll have a lot of gem conversion and black gems on the board to get back to that 3rd ability and do it again maybe. or play whatever it is we have left in our hand, which could be simply another Gourmand, or the Demon's Disciple if you had a spare one, and get it running again, as long as you got your support still, your third ability support. But yep, it is a slower one. I did just recently do a video with the Grey Merchant of Asphodel and Otrimi that will continuously pull more creatures like this when you mutate Otrimi onto the Grey Merchant, and you'll continue to cast the two of them over and over as Otrimi dumps them in the grave, and the third ability brings them back. And as you are producing more Grey Merchants that are solid mono black, you're increasing your devotion. And what he does when he enters the battlefield is deal X damage to your opponent, where X is your devotion to black up to 8. Even though it does actually go beyond 8, which is cool. And that can be an accelerated way to do the combo. It reminds me of, what was that red support from Legacy that would increase exponentially when you cast a spell? You guys know what I'm talking about, from like Hour of Devastation. It was an exclusive. That increases exponentially, as does the Grey Merchant with Otrimi in third ability here. You just have to have 14 black gems to make sure you can pay for Otrimi and the 12 mana of the Grey Merchant whenever you're going to go through the cycle. But there you go. There's so many different infinite loops that can be made with Nissa of Shadowed Boughs. It makes me wonder if they're going to change her third ability. I hope not. But let's see here. What did we take out from this deck? You know, I can't even remember. But here is my version. GOZMaster has his video with his version with just one card difference. There's Hagra Mauling for the Destroy and some Black Gem Conversion, Cultivate to get you one of the lands. Oh, that's right. I took out the other land that when you, I think that one was in here, when you have an activator and you can draw a card and lose some life and give it half of its mana. That may have been what I took out actually for, Black Market, and I kept Llanowar Wastes. Wait, no, he had Witch's Cottage, so it wasn't that. Either way, anyways, here is just an edited deck with one creature difference that can make a big difference. So enjoy and go check out GOZMaster's videos. He's got a lot of good content.